Okay. So west and north. So now I gotta learn how to use the compass. I said now I gotta learn how to use my compass. I had some practice the other day when we were lobstering on the East Coast. It actually worked. I didn't have confidence in it. Huh? My compass? Yeah, no, it worked. I've never used mine. I just follow the fish. I stick my tongue out and I can taste them. Yeah. So this is the first dive of the trip for me, starting out a commercial trip over on the Atlantic side. Water depth is about 150 to 160 foot. Current is light. The visibility is amazing, as you can see. I would say 80 to 100 foot of viz for sure. You can make out structures a little bit further heading down. I'm just trying to get my bearings on which way looks fishier. Steve told me to keep the ledge on my left and to be all the way on the sand side of it, but I'm looking for any kind of crevices that I can. I'll go and take a peek at before I head out. I can see lots of small scamp over top of the rocks. They're starting to come out of the woodwork to check me out. Nothing huge yet, but I'm going to start checking out on these crevices and caves. Most of the fish here, for some odd reason, they're always hiding inside the caves, so you have to be down on the bottom and look at everything. covering ground like this, you always got to look behind you. Sometimes them groupers will start following you, groupers and hogfish anyway. And sometimes you'll be just cruising along and there'll be a nice one right there. Being in this depth of water, I'm starting to get low on bottom time here. Checking out a last couple holes, and then I'm going to start heading for the top. I look in this hole here, and you can just barely get a glimpse of it there, but it's a nice yellowmouth grouper, so I'm going to take a shot at him. There's lots of moss on the bottom, so I'm trying to clip off my flashlight so I don't have to go digging around for it afterwards. I'd imagine there's going to be a little bit of a struggle with this fish, so it's just one of the things I like to do to be prepared, especially running low or on bottom time. You can see that bright yellow mouth coming out. I guess that's the reason why they call them that. This is actually my personal best yellowmouth. I've only shot a couple of them, and most of them were smaller. I did help Steve last year recover a 17-pounder, which was bigger than this one. This one's probably around that 13 to 15-pound range. Man, I'm eyeing that nice scamp up on top of the rock. It's probably about the same size as this yellowmouth. Trying to put that knife back in the holster, and I'll grab my gun. I'm pretty much out of time, and it's not really worth going into much more deco on the sledge, so I'm going to take the scamp and go. In all the midst of doing all that, I forgot to load that top band, and that top band has my line shaft on it. I go to take the shot here and realize that my band's not. I actually pulled the trigger before I realized it. You can see me flinch. And then I free shafted it, which was kind of a dumb move, because now I got to work at digging this thing out of some big slab of rock. I got lucky and he didn't go too deep, but that very well could have been a lost shaft and fish. already see how much that current has pushed me over top of this ledge. It's crazy to think how much current they have over there. In the Gulf side, we hardly have any. I mean, every now and then we've got a little bit, but this is a light day over here, and it's already blowing me this far off. It's one of those things you got to watch out for when you're doing deco. You got to make sure the boat can follow you, or not do that much deco if you can help it. Playing with these fish, you can see a big difference in between the two. You can look at the fins of the tail. The scamps have them longer streamers, and the yellowmouth have just little bitty streamers that run across it. Pretty neat. Man, that's dry. Dude, I messed up big time. That freaking scamp. I shot the yellowmouth first, pulled him out. I never loaded the freaking band, and I seen the scamp out there. It's like, oh, I got enough time to shoot him. He's like, me to you away. I shoot, pull the trigger, nothing happens. It's like, shit, I didn't load the band, so I free shot, and I was like, that was fucking stupid. Swam into the ledge, it's like, alright.